Pour a glass of craft beer, we can do this. Yeah.
What's good, y'all? This is C, Certified Brewhead, and welcome to another edition of BML here on BAOS. This evening, ladies and gentlemen, we have a fantastic beer from our mates Azimut, I hope I'm pronouncing that okay, out in Drummondville, Quebec. They have shipped us out their single hop Azaka Pale Ale, which I'm pretty damn excited about. So just before we get started, shout outs as usual. We got Pretty Pennie on the necklace, link in the description. Firest beer jewelry on the planet. And huge shout outs to BrewHeads. This is their latest design, the Live Hoppy Die Hoppy tank. I've been living in it this summer. And of course the trusty bottle opener. Hit the link in the description for your discount code. Get that 15% off and get the fire. Alright, so this is, like I said, a single hop pale ale. 5.2% from, just, I don't know how far it is. Maybe like an hour or so from Montreal. Haven't actually been out there myself. But it's very interesting. Now, okay. Azaka's a pretty cool hop. I was curious. I was looking at the bottle beforehand. It was kind of opaque. So I was like, I wonder if it's like on some haze. They've got like the BREWERS bottles here, which gave me some good vibes. Give it a bit of a 1-2 shake and see if we can get some more yeast in there. Nice big head. Definitely opaque. Great nose. I want to let that go down for a second. So I was looking at the bottle before, and I noticed something I'd never seen. So basically, on the whole side of the label, they actually have the entire recipe for the beer. So they actually have the hop. They've got the alpha and beta acids, essential oils, and where it's from, and what like a little bit of information about the hop itself. That it's I don't know, because it's all in French, but it says something about Haitian agriculture, which is pretty cool, and it give you tropical fruits like mango, papaya, orange, grapefruit, lemon, and pineapple, which is pretty dope. Then, though, this is the interesting part. Then it gets into the actual recipe, like it tells you. This is once again in French. What's it called? Original gravity, final gravity, like the boil time, what yeast to use, what malts, and the percentage breakdown, and then when they hopped. Which was basically had 45 minutes of 5 minutes whirlpool and then a huge dry hop. So I just thought that was really interesting, and it opened up. Tiff and I were talking about it, and I feel like it opened up a bit of dialogue about openness in beer, because a lot of times people kind of it can go either way. They're either extraordinarily open or hella secretive. So I don't know if I can even sip this while it's like that. Well, we'll give it a crack. Anyway, get in here. That's great. Super fruity. Definitely the tropical fruits are right there. Creamy body. Great tropical nose. Slightly bitter. I guess because he did have some... the only hops were at 45 minutes, which is a very late addition, but still tiny little bitterness came through. Slightly dank and piney. Yeah, it's really interesting. So, on both sides of the coin, there's a brewery that I'm aware of who put their... recipes on their website. They're completely open about it, and I like to get it all. I just want to see if there's like a change in the flavors. Yeah, completely open about it, and they put on the website basically for anybody to use. If they want to make a clone or make a replica of it, then totally cool with it. Put it out there. On the flip side, we've spoken to brewers off the record. They wouldn't say that on the record, I guess, because it is kind of hectic, but they had to stop being so open because people were coming into the brewery claiming to be home brewers, talking to them about, I guess, intricate details of their processes, and then went on to open a brewery and use this information. So I can understand the frustration there, because that's more manipulation. If you were friends with a fellow brewer and you had some questions from what we've been told, and I'm sure if you guys have watched or listened to the podcast, you'll hear them say that a lot of brewers are just like, I need to know how good this yeast is, I'll give this guy a call or this person a call. And apparently it's super common. People are more than happy to give that information, but I think the issue comes in with the misleading, pretending like you're a home brewer when you're absolutely not. So I just thought I can see both sides. I mean, even if someone wanted to recreate, yes, they can make a clone, but they're not going to get those exact malt, those exact hops, the exact water profile, almost more importantly. The equipment is going to be completely different, even if you're home brewing. Even if it was at another brewery, it's still not going to be, and maybe it's a copy, which is kind of whack, I guess, in and of itself. It's more interesting if a brewery can be original, as original as possible, because, nothing's original anymore. So I can see why that's kind of just cool. Like, here it is. Here's everything about it, and it was just the first time I've seen anything like that. So, shout outs to Azimut, the guys out there, for taking a punt and being mad open with it. One last sip with the final yeast in it. It's definitely really opaque now. Yeah, it's solid, man. I really like it. Bam! Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed the video, smash thumbs up, hit subscribe below, and hit the notification bell ding so you know when the new joints drop. We actually release videos Wednesdays, Fridays, and Sundays, so definitely stay up on that. Also follow us on Instagram, or all social media at BAOS Podcast. But on Instagram, we started IGTV. We've been pushing that a bunch. We've been doing it week on week. We haven't really messed up too much. Let us know if there's anything you want to see us doing that side of things, but definitely go check that out because it's completely different content for that, shot in the vertical format. And of course, check out the long form audio. We are now on Spotify, if I haven't said to you guys before. So links in the description. Check that out. Subscribe on Apple Podcasts, wherever else you get it. But definitely shoot us a follow on Spotify. It'd be great to get the plays up there as well, and I use Spotify more than anything anyway, so it's cool that you can get your podcast in the same place you listen to your tunes. That is it, y'all. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video, and as always, get it in ya.